What's up, people? My name's Mike. I'm going out fishing today. This is going to be my first video, and luckily for you guys, it's going to be at a place that I've never been before. We're gonna go check it out, see if I can catch something out of there. Tell me what you like in the comments. Tell me what I could do better. Let's go do this. Right, so here's the lake. Excuse me. I lied a little bit before when I said I've never been here, but I've never fished here. I was here for the first time yesterday, and it kind of looked a little juicy. It's just a little public park. I want to check it out. The water stinks, you know, this is New Jersey. I want to check it out, and you know, I think the plan's gonna be start off with a Texas rig and a worm, and we're gonna see where it goes from there. I have a couple other things rigged up, and let's get out there, start fishing. All right, well, parking lot's literally right there. That's my truck. I'm gonna throw a 3/8 Texas rigged worm, and we're gonna see where it goes, see if there's actually any life in here. I mean, I saw fish moving around here yesterday, so we're gonna see what happens, I guess. Kind of a natural color worm. The water is a little stained out here a little bit, but there was definitely fish moving around, and we're gonna see what happens. Bounce this worm around a little bit. Kind of overcast skies, so I do have an underspin rigged up, and that might be the move, but we're gonna see what happens. This lake is kind of very scummy. This was the corner of the lake that I saw everything moving around. And I mean, so far it don't seem like a lot of weeds. Just a lot of nastiness. Let's see what happens. Setup I'm using, it's a 7.3 foot carrot stick spinning rod with an Enigma spinning reel. Give me 1 second. I think it's an Enigma Valkyrie. The spinning reel, I've only had it for a couple weeks. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Would highly recommend it for the price that it is, and it's one of the best spinning reels I've ever owned, to be totally honest. Surprise, nothing on the worm, not even a tick yet. You know, it's a small little body of water. I guess the key is going to be to finding. They might be into moving bait more today. For right now, we're just gonna do a little searching first. You know, Texas rig, all reliable. And I never really fished Texas rig much before this year. I guess due to, you know, the pandemic and everything, everybody is out here fishing, so there's a lot of things that the fish just haven't, you know, are getting very used to, and so it's been very hard fishing in New Jersey this year. Plus, it's very hard, I live in Central Jersey, it's very hard to find a non-pressured lake or the fish are not used to what you're throwing. But we're gonna persevere, continue on, see what happens. I'd like to move near that aerator, so I just have the distinct feeling that there's got to be something sitting under that aerator or right in that tube across from me. This corner is very shallow. I can feel it already. That's very shallow.
Hi.
Hello. How are you?
Careful. You want to go fishing?
Give something a try here real quick. Throw a little 3/8 ounce underspin with a actual Googan Squad saucy swimmer in white and silver. Let's see if maybe that catches something's attention. I don't know what fish I actually saw yesterday, but I have a feeling it was carp. I saw them moving around. There's definitely a low spot. Carly. Just a snag. Just a snag. Yep, definite snag. I swear sometimes them snags hit it like it's a fish. This is a Enigma Phenom 7.3 casting rod with a Enigma Phenom reel. So far very happy with the rod. Good action on it. The reel, I've caught some pretty decent sized fish so far and seems to be holding up. This Enigma brand is new to me, but I am actually a pro staffer with them. So yeah, I started using their products. I've been very happy so far. Very, very happy. Right, there's a bunch of leaves in that area over there, so we're gonna give it a little yeet down the shoreline here and see what happens. If not, we're gonna have to make a move. Oh, look at that, we got a tree pounder. Alright. Scum. Scum. That's a very big problem in New Jersey, is stuff like this. Always dealing with it. Very hard to find a very, very super clean body of water in New Jersey. I will say that much. They're out there. They're just difficult to find. Give her one more shot down the shoreline here. See what we come up with. But I'm thinking we're gonna have to make a move further down this lake. Yep. Let's move. Alright, I'm gonna be straight up with everybody. Probably gonna backlash the hell out of this rod because I haven't fished it in about 2-3 weeks. This though is my favorite rod. Fishing a 3/8 ounce bluegill colored juicy jig with a green pumpkin crawl on the back. Just going for something real natural. Seems like the bluegill are still kind of spawning in this lake. Pond. I mean, maybe that's what bass are after, if there's even bass in here. So far, not one sign of a bass. Cool. What was that? Is that just an obstruction in the water, or? Something hit top water over there. I'm thinking it's bluegill though, because there's a lot of dragonflies and mosquitoes. But we're gonna go investigate. We're gonna try. Alright. People, don't judge me. It's been a long time since I pitched into any kind of area. I may screw it up completely. I keep seeing a lot of movement over here, so let's see what we can do. Oh, look at that, we have a dragonfly landed right on the rod tip. Not tip, but the center of the rod. Wow, that was a big wake. You might just need a little different angle. Oh. That was definitely a bump. Maybe something small, pecker over here. Is it bluegill? I'm gonna try that again because I definitely got a little bit of a bump. There's a tube coming out right here. I don't know where that tube is going. Oh, it looks like it's a runoff. Maybe to a spillway, is it? I'm gonna check in a second to see if there's any kind of depth to that. We've got turtle activity at least. There's definitely. We're gonna bring the worm over here, to be honest. So I definitely got a few pecks, so maybe very small bass. Again, could have been bumping into a carp. Let's check this spill off real quick. Oh yeah, there ain't nothing to that. But that is flowing in. Okay, that's good to know. But there is flowing water right there. Alright, this here, I'll grab the rest of the equipment. Not gonna lie, I'm on a struggle bus right now. But you never know about a place until you fish it. This place could just be absolute cheap. There was some people catfishing yesterday. I didn't stay long enough to see if they caught anything. I'm gonna assume if they did, they were probably only bullheads or very small channels. Not that we have the biggest catfish in the world in New Jersey to begin with, but got a turtle staring at me right there, look. And he could have been what was pecking at my jig as well. Let's see. Fire this off. I wonder who's texting me. I should know I'm out here making crappy videos for like maybe 2 people that are gonna watch it. Well, that might be the end of the old T-rig there. Oh, we got her. We're gonna give her another launch out that way a little bit, just a little bit. Flip-flops was not ideal to come to a place I've never been. Oh, I got whacked. Okay. All right, that's a good sign. I got whacked. All right, come on. I need to change my perspective on this place. I wasn't expecting that. Start to lose confidence after not even getting a bite the entire time. Didn't feel Jeff Brungus, but definitely hit it like you wanted it. Maybe I need to cut the worm down. That might be the key. I've been noticing that at a lot of places I've been having to cut my worms down. I'm gonna give her another send over yonder way. Send it. It's about right where little pecker guy was. I might just have to hit this at a different angle. I'm not in the best of areas to be casting. Maybe I scared the little pecker guy away. Let's go around the corner. Damn, bush keeps stabbing me every time. See here. Let's give it a yeet. Skip the worm off the top a little bit. If you're still watching this by now, congrats to you, because this is about the worst day I've had in about 3 months. I mean, man, I should have broke out some night crawlers or something. Walking back to the fishing gear, because, you know, the old GoPro battery died. I mean, it doesn't, and like I said, it doesn't help that it's 100 million degrees and, you know, we're boiling off the side of the sun right now. But it happens. It happens. GoPro's really hot. I might shut it off for a bit, but just trying to get some raw footage. Like I said, this video is going up either way. It's my first video. I want to learn how to do it. Something I've always wondered about. And hey, we'll just see what happens. But I have an idea. So I've always heard about Texas rigging a grub. So where are my grubs? Those are curly. So one more grub. Actually, I think the grubs are in here because I just bought them. There was a scooter going by. There we go. Twisted tail grub. We're gonna try to Texas rig that and bounce it around. See if anything gets interested in that. Nice thing about it is smaller profile. So if they are smaller fish, allegedly, they'll be able to get it in their mouth instead of just nipping at the tail like the past 2 bites that I've gotten. 2 actual bites that I've gotten. I feel confident in this corner here. This seems to be where the activity is. Oh my god. What am I doing? Alright. I'm just gonna come through here like so. And let's see how that works out. See if I like the action on that. Kind of a blue flake grub with a chartreuse tail. It looked interesting, so I figured I'd try it out. Let's see how it looks. Alright. That's another thing I've noticed this year is it seems curly tails are doing the deal. So let's lob it out there. See if something's interested enough in it to give her a whirl. This is a big bite grub. I'm not partial to any plastics. The big bite stuff is nice. It works well. my problem with it is it doesn't last long. It seems like, you know, max 3 fish and that's about that. Hence, you know, I feel that's why they're always like, you go to the sporting goods store and they're always in the clearance. Excuse me a second. This lady's This is like embarrassing. At least caught a sunny or a bluegill or even a turtle. Turtle would be more fun than this. Oh, I just got a dunk. I think we might cut this worm down. Actually, I might have a smaller worm. I know a lot of you, and if there's a lot of you that watch this, they're gonna say, "Whoa, well, why don't you just wacky rig it?" Because you know, that's just not my thing. Worms in general are not my thing. I like jig fishing, moving baits, top waters. I'm too ADD for this worm stuff, but it's been working. Let's see if we can cut the tail off this guy just a little bit. See if maybe next one of these guys that wants to take a peck at it, we can hook up with it. GoPro's gonna die, and of course, like a dum-dum, I left the other battery in my truck. You know, that looks like absolute crap, but hey, I fished with worse. Let's see if I can get another one of these little guys to bite at it. I might like it though now that it's smaller, more compact to their size. Alright, made a move to the other side of the lake, but I found some cheese weed over here. There's some cover. There's also a mouth to a creek. Let's see. Wow, that was a terrible cast, but hey, we're gonna just roll with it. I'm gonna get weeded up here, I know it, but take this hat off. Let's give it a send over this way. I think the problem is this lake is just too shallow. Pond. God, Jesus, I don't know. Whatever you want to call it. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Got one. Finally. Haha, so that's what's lurking in here. Dink Master. Barely hooked them. These ones scare me because of that. Barely hooked them. First fish. About a 10-incher. Texas rig grub. Let's go. Man, he hit it like he weighed 10 pounds. Not that we have any of those around here. I mean, hey, you never know though. We could. Just me personally, never seen that in New Jersey. That's why I wish I lived in the South. Big fish everywhere. First fish, Texas rig grub ever. All right. Let's see if we get another. I don't care that it's a dink. We got something. We're getting pecked at again. Little guy. I've never been hyped up to catch such a small fish. But I'll tell you what, he popped it about 5 or 6 times. I knew he was small just by the way he was popping it. The big ones just hit it and start running with it. He kept, you know, just dingling with it, as I would like to say. You were recording? Yeah, I was recording. Yeah, it's super shallow right here. Let's try it down yonder way against the shoreline. Well, we know there is bass. Again, not a barn burner. And I don't know how much longer of the heat I could take. How's it going? Give me another pet. I might have screwed this area up by catching one fish, but hey. Oh. Away she goes. I do like the way that Texas rig grub with the twister tail on the back. That looks good coming through the water. It's hot. It is hot. I am sweating so much. Should have been power fishing and I'm finesse fishing. Like, I'm gonna give this area one more cast and we're gonna move on down. I see a tree that looks pretty juicy. All right, let's give it one more cast. Go that way with it. Gotta catch more than a quarter ouncer for this video. Jesus, these geese, they just have not stopped. Oh, maybe another pop right there. Keep moving. Grab everything on the because it looks like this is just, it's gonna be what I'm gonna fish with. So I'm not even gonna bother with the big moving bait because I don't think there's that caliber of fish in there. Let's go. All right, this is just too good to pass up. There's trees, there's branches. Got kind of a rat's nest going on a little bit. Oh, by the way, I confirmed about the carp. There was about a 20-pound common carp floating dead as I walked over here. I'm gonna get caught up in these trees, I know it. But that's okay. There's a bluegill bed right in front of me here. Oh. Oh. Alright. I hope you're still there. Oh. Damn near fell into a hole. See if we can do that again. See what I mean about these big bites? It's getting tore up. That was 2 bites on one bait. It's already tore up. This isn't also the best hook for these big bites. It's got a really sharp bend to the eyelid. It's not the best thing. Alright, let's see if he stayed here. I mean, it's only another little peckerhead fish, but hey, if I could get 2 out of here. Probably scared him off when I tried to set the hook on him. That's okay. That's another thing in New Jersey, these summertime fish, very finicky. They don't stay locked on a spot, especially after you have tried to set the hook on them. You know, spawn, even fall time, they'll go right back to that spot. But summertime, no, you usually only get 1 shot at them and they're gone. They went out into the deeper water. Every once in a while you get lucky, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen here. Yeah, no, he ain't there anymore. And sorry if the audio sucks. I meant to apologize about this earlier. I'm just not trying to talk too loud because I don't want people staring at me like, why the heck is this guy talking to himself? I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. I promise it'll get better. I don't have an external microphone. So, like I said, this is, oh, that was a bass that just came up and smoked a bluegill. It'll get better. Like I said, this is my trial video, so bear with me. Not every one of them is going to be this way. Plus I have a lot better spots with a lot bigger fish. I just figured firsts, you know, they're all about firsts. I don't like fishing the same areas a lot. I like to challenge myself, see if I can, you know, catch fish everywhere I go. There's a hard sand in front of this tree. There's a little, oh, that's a bluegill guarding. That is a pretty bluegill. I mean, he is really blue. I wonder if I could get this bluegill to bite on this grub. I don't know what he's guarding, but it does seem like as if he's on a bed. And if that's the truth, the bluegill here are about 2 months behind every other place that I've fished. Let's see what he does when I throw this grub right here. Well, he's not happy about it, I'll tell you that much. Let's get this grub a send into the middle. I haven't done that yet. Send it. Pull this rat's nest out. Rat's nest came out. Have a love-hate relationship with braid. Really do. See this? I mean, it worked. I caught a fish on it, but this pond is not the spot to be fishing this grub. Because I really would like to pop it hard, let it bounce real high, and you know, with that curly, twisty tail, let it flutter its way down to the bottom. Oh. Oh. Tell you what, right after this, we're making one final move, and I'm out of here. Wasn't a complete and utter failure. There's fish. We'll just say that I probably won't be coming back here anytime soon. Let's go. All right, we got a little deep pool right here. Let's see. With some rocks. Oh. And there's fish moving around. Let's see. We're gonna cast straight out. I'm gonna stand a little bit further from the bank because I definitely scared some as I walked up. Something just waked. And there, did you see my grub? And so shallow. It looked like a deep pool, but it's really not. Let's give it one more send. I'm gonna keep moving. I'm almost back to the truck. I don't foresee much coming out of this besides that little dink. You know, dinks only. Sometimes dinks are fun. I mean, dinks need to be fun when dinks are the only thing that you're getting. Baby, come on, just one little peck, that's all I need, and I'm in the weeds. There's bluegill fry, which allegedly, you know, there should be bass next to bluegill fry, but you know, that's in the world of realistic fishing. That doesn't apply here. Let's see. Oh, come on, there's got to be a bass just wanting to ambush all these bluegill fry. This is stupid. Come on, man. I'm power fishing now because I'm annoyed. Tell me there's one bass living in this whole place. Just goose poop. And the ice cream is looking really good right now. It's so hot out here. Basically drink the water. I'm fishing it fast. I'm just kind of over it. It's too hot. A lot of effort, not a lot of result. Way she goes sometimes. Way she goes. This is legitimately, I know I've said this about 30 times already, but this is the last spot I'm trying. It's going to be right in front of this drainage tube. I mean, the problem is there's no running water coming out of it. There's a lot of fish movement, but it pretty much, I would say if you're somebody was legitimately wanting to fish with little kids, come here with a bobber, a very small hook, some night crawlers, or some corn, and have fun. Because there's tons of bluegills and sunnies, not anything bigger. How's it going? I'm gonna do what I didn't want to do and cast into the scum. Nope, wait, nope. Because it got hooked on my finger. Listen, I never claimed to be the best caster in the world. Sometimes you're on, sometimes you're not. Today's just an off day. I haven't fished in a couple days. I'm on the struggle bus, seeing tons of sunnies. I wonder if I had live lined a sunny out here, how that would go. I don't think it would really do anything. Maybe a catfish, but I don't even see any catfish. I mean, I can pretty much see the bottom of this whole place. And I haven't seen anything besides sunnies. So, yeah, this lake, or pond rather, anybody ever asked me to come here, I'm gonna just give them a hard pass on this one. Stop texting me. God, I'm making crappy videos. Alright, the guy's giving up on this. I'll be the stubborn fisherman. Let's say one last cast. And my truck is right there with air conditioning calling my name. Talk about struggle bus. You know, I'm proud of myself. I'm not gonna have to edit too much because I did not curse once. And I'm a truck driver for a living. That's a huge feat. Ooh. Oh. I would have loved to have been pleasantly surprised by, I mean, not even a big bass, like a big crappie or something, because that's a hard thing to find. I get excited about that. Big bass is like whatever to me anymore. But a big crappie would have been cool. But there ain't no structure here. It's getting overrun by geese. It's just, nah. Alright, I know I said this like 3 times, but this is legitimately gonna be my last cast. We'll fish it slow. Not that it's gonna matter, because this place is cheeks. Cheeks, cheeks, cheeks. On. Oh, really? I know a lot of people from Jamaica, New York. Jamaican me crazy. See, like, I want to know what keeps these big wakes. I just don't know. Alright, I'm done. Back to the truck we go. Catch up with you there while I'm cooling off in the air.